Spain versus France. If these two giants meet on football's biggest stage, it promises to be a clash of styles, skill, and strategy. Their previous encounters, including a 9-goal thriller in the 2025 UEFA Nations League semi-final, hint at the drama and intensity that could unfold. Football may soon witness a final that defines a generation. As the 2026 World Cup approaches, the possibility of a Spain versus France final is capturing the imagination of football fans everywhere. Spain, the masters of possession and tactical brilliance, could face off against France, a team brimming with explosive firepower and unmatched depth. Fans will wonder who will impose their philosophy, who will dominate the midfield, and which stars will rise to the occasion. Spain is no longer the team trying to rediscover their old rhythm. Ranked number 1 in the world, finalists of the 2025 UEFA Nations League and champions of Euro 2024, Spain have become the embodiment of consistency and control. Their recent results in the World Cup qualifiers have only underlined their dominance. A 3-0 demolition of Bulgaria, followed by a ruthless 6-0 win over Turkey. Every pass, every run, every goal tells the story of a side fluent in both possession and precision. Luis de la Fuente has taken the core of Spain's identity, quick passing, positional play, and midfield dominance, and merged it with explosive wide talent. The midfield, orchestrated by Rodri and Pedri, operates like a metronome that never misses a beat. Behind them, Aymeric Laporte and Pau Torres maintain composure while pushing Spain's high line, ensuring control even without the ball. But the sparkle of this Spanish side lies in their wings. Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams, two of Europe's most electrifying young attackers, have become Spain's creative engine. Yamal, the Ballon d'Or runner-up, plays with the calmness of a veteran and the confidence of a superstar. Nico Williams, on the opposite flank, adds speed and directness, tearing fullbacks apart and opening gaps for Alvaro Morata or Ferran Torres to exploit. However, beneath all the brilliance, tension brews between Spain's national team and Barcelona. Yamal's recurring groin injury has created friction between club and country. Barcelona accuse Spain of overusing their teenage sensation, while De La Fuente insists his selections carry zero risks. Yet with Yamal, Gavi, and Fermin Lopez sidelined, Spain's depth will be tested in the upcoming qualifiers. Even so, the squad remains stacked enough to crush almost any opponent. This Spain is more than technical excellence, it is resilience reborn. Their football feels effortless, but behind it lies years of patience, unity, and confidence. In this form, they look every bit like champions in waiting. If Spain is art, France is chaos controlled to perfection. Ranked second in the world and boasting perhaps the deepest squad in international football, Les Bleus are ready to reclaim the throne. After finishing third in the 2025 UEFA Nations League, France have stormed through World Cup qualifying so far, winning all 3 of their opening matches and sitting top of their group. Didier Deschamps has refined France into a side that can play in any tempo. They can dominate possession, strike on the counter, or suffocate opponents through physical intensity. The foundation begins in defense, where Saliba, Upamecano, and Koundé create a fortress that blends strength with pace. In midfield, Eduardo Camavinga and Adrien Rabiot control transitions, while Michael Olise adds flair and unpredictability from deeper positions. But the real terror lies up front. Kylian Mbappé and Ousmane Dembélé, the 2025 Golden Boot and Ballon d'Or winners, led an attack that seems almost unfair. Mbappé's numbers are staggering, 10 goals and 3 assists in his last 9 matches for club and country, a reminder that no defense in the world can truly contain him. He has been unstoppable for club and country, scoring hat tricks, decisive winners, and breathtaking solo goals. Dembélé, on the other hand, has evolved from a mercurial talent into the ultimate match winner. Fresh from lifting the Champions League with PSG, he told France Football, "It can change every weekend." Downplaying his greatness while proving it every game. Even beyond them, France's depth borders on absurd. 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭, 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐷, Barcola, and 𝐸𝐿𝐵𝐾 can all step in and turn games on their own. Deschamps' system relies on flexibility and freedom. France can morph from a 4-3-3 to a 3-4-2-1 in minutes, adapting to opponents like a predator, changing its pace before the kill. This is a team that doesn't just win, it overwhelms. From Mbappe's explosive pace to Saliba's calm command, France carries a balance that could make them the most complete side in world football. With both Mbappe and Dembélé peaking simultaneously, Les Bleus marched toward the 2026 World Cup with confidence and conviction. As the 2026 World Cup draws nearer, the possibility of a Spain versus France final is already sparking debate and excitement across the football world. If these two teams meet in the ultimate clash, it could mirror the drama of their 2025 UEFA Nations League semi-final, which ended 5-4 in Spain's favor. That encounter offered a glimpse of what might come, with goals, tactical battles, and breathtaking moments that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Tactically, Spain would likely aim to control the rhythm, dominate possession, and force France into narrow spaces. De La Fuente's side could rely on the precision of Rodri and Pedri, with Yamal providing the creative spark. Every pass would be measured, every movement orchestrated as Spain attempts to dictate the game. France, in contrast, would probably look to exploit transitions and counterattacks. With his explosive pace, Mbappe could be a constant threat, while Dembélé's unpredictability might test even the most disciplined defense. The midfield battle, featuring Rodri against Camavinga and Pedri against Rabiot, could become a defining contest, shaping the outcome of every attack and counter. If this matchup comes to fruition, it promises to be a tactical chess match and a spectacle of individual brilliance. Spain's art could clash with France's power in a battle that might decide which footballing philosophy reigns supreme. One moment of magic, one counter, or one lapse in concentration could determine the fate of the World Cup, leaving fans around the globe eagerly anticipating what could become one of the greatest finals in history. As the 2026 World Cup approaches, the possibility of a Spain versus France final is capturing the imagination of fans worldwide. If this clash happens, it could become one of the most memorable showdowns in football history. Spain, with their tactical mastery and possession-based control, would look to impose their rhythm, while France, packed with explosive talent and world-class depth, would aim to disrupt and dominate. Every pass, sprint, and finish could shape the legacy of a new generation. Football fans will be left wondering who will rise to the occasion, which stars will shine brightest, and which philosophy will prevail. Should these two giants meet on football's grandest stage, the world could witness a final that defines the very spirit of modern football.